Oh, I think there's a strong correlation there. Those two young guys at the top of the lineup, being able to get on base in front of Fielder and Beltre. You kind of got to pick your poison right now with those guys, and I believe with Moreland behind Beltre, it's a nice formula. But yeah, there's a strong correlation with our offense and Beltre's at bats.
Adrian's never wanted to talk about injuries or anything, but how hard do you think it's been on him since he's come back with the thumb?
Well, I think just watching him nightly, you can assume the answer to that. This is a guy that's never once let you know that there's anything wrong. You know it. We know it. We knew it. He wanted to continue to battle through it. This is, again, I've said it before, he's one of the toughest players I've ever been around. The ability to post up and fight through the things that he has fought through this year is just a true champion in every sense, a true warrior, and just how he has gone about it. Never once balked at, never asked to come out of a game, was early on giving us absolutely everything he possibly could, putting together some productive at-bats. Not always did it look its best, but he has a presence in that lineup. He has a presence not only just being in the lineup, but when he's in that lineup, it sure gives a lot of those guys a lot of comfort to know that their captain is there.
The catching situation with Jimenez and Wilson, with Robinson going out, I think there were some question marks there. Can you elaborate on the job that not just Bobby but both of those guys have done so far?
Wonderful job by both of them. Two guys that, one we knew, one that is has some familiarity with our pitching staff, and Chris Jimenez understands our system, the fundamentals, how we like to pitch, how these guys like to pitch. He is a student of the game, pays attention, does his homework, has done a really nice job for us filling in and even contributing at the plate. Bobby Wilson, the same thing. We knew about the catching matrix and the receiving of Bobby and just what he can do behind the plate, but for him to step up big for us with the offense and what he's done so far is really been really nice to see. Those two guys really filling in quite nicely so far, and but we knew that about both of them, that both of them are extremely hard workers. They're a student of the game. They pay attention. They're out there for our pitching staff, and they know that.
Colby obviously had a couple tough stretches, but what does it do for you, for him, a veteran, to come through and get you 6 innings like he did and come through it like he did?
We needed that. We needed for him to continue to battle through it and grind it out. Made the comment that he felt really good coming out of the bullpen. Seemed like that the slider was not as sharp and as dynamic as it has been in the last couple outings, but the ability to move the fastball around. A couple of balls got hit well off of him, but really just to bounce back and put some zeros on the board for us along the way. And after we got the runs for him and get through the 6th inning and allow our bullpen to go to work for him, that we needed that. There were some guys out there that were unavailable to us that needed a night down, so that was big.
Anything else? What does it do for your club to take the first game in this series against a pretty hot team?
Well, it's big, and that was, as you watch that game, it's like we kept giving each other rib shots. And we know that this is a ball club. We've seen the scoreboard. We've watched them. They've been swinging the bat very well. They handled Anaheim. We know that their hitters are hot and have been, and They've got some pretty dynamic players in their lineup. They added Gomez, so to take the first one was key. I think it's key to get the first one under your belt, move forward to tomorrow, and go to work. I'm assuming against a guy that we've seen a couple times. I'm not sure yet, but been a tough adversary for us.